What is up, my friends? Nash Mackey here, rapid breakthrough and personal performance coach. And I wanted to touch on a couple of really important points today in this video while I'm out on my walk, maximizing time here and also doing what inspires me. So bear with my huffing and puffing as I deliver a message. We're going to talk about values. We're going to talk about reinventing yourself. We're going to talk about holding yourself to incredible standards and how that impacts the people around you. So this morning, I hadn't actually planned on coming out for a walk today. I had a different workout in mind. But our son came to us as my wife and I were sitting down having our morning coffee together, and he said, "Dad, would you take me to school today?" He wanted to ride his bike. And our kid's school is a little bit further than we feel comfortable with him riding to at the moment until he's a little bit older. So I didn't want to deprive him of doing exercise. So I thought, hey, I'm gonna find a way to make this work. And I did. I ran down beside him as he rode his bike. Our daughter Chloe caught her bus, and it was phenomenal. I got out of the house and I did that. So I thought, hey, if I'm doing that, I may as well do the loop, which is an additional about 12 Ks. And I'm using this time to do trainings, to learn, to stay uber productive, to connect with my clients, all the things that move me forward, keep me in momentum in my business and in my personal growth. So I want us to talk about that and share that, because there is so much to be said when you commit to living by values that are what you know really sets you up to thrive as an individual and also as a human being, which means things like taking care of your health, taking care of your mind, doing things that just put you in an optimal state mentally, physically, emotionally. When you prioritize that, the people around you will start to do the same. Like at first, people might give you a bit of shit for the way you're showing up in new ways if you've been showing up in a radically different way. Say, for example, when I stopped drinking alcohol, people around me didn't understand why I did that. They made fun of me. They actually, if I was at a social gathering, they'd actually make jokes about me not drinking. And that's going to happen. I think that's inevitable. And it's actually a great sign that you've left the old familiar ways of being. But the benefit when you stay committed to your values that are phenomenal for you, that put you in the best possible state to make the most of life, the people around you will see how you benefit from those values. And so they're going to want to do the same. FOMO. And also things in the brain called mirror neurons. We tend to copy the people around us who are doing things a particular way. And our environment, our social connections impact us more than we realize. So it was phenomenal to have this realization this morning, having Andy come to me and hold me to that higher standard of exercising in a way that I hadn't really thought about today. But his encouragement, his enthusiasm, it absolutely inspired me and got me to get out and move in this really phenomenal way. So I'm sharing that because when you have that knowing that the way you are showing up is not just great for you, it is great for the people around you. And you'll also realize that the way you show up will create a container for you to be at your best, even on those days where you might be pulling your punches ever so slightly. The people around you, it's very unlikely that everyone's going to be having days where they're not prioritizing what's best. As humans, we all have highs, we all have lows, and ultimately we want to do as much work as we can so we're on an even keel. But it's phenomenal on those days where maybe you're pulling your punches a little bit to have people around you who are in momentum, who can raise the bar for you. So that's my encouragement for you today. Consider how you can double down on your own personal development, knowing the values that are best for you, living by them. It will do you a huge favor. It is almost like an insurance for your life. Now, the other point I wanted to talk about is reinventing yourself. I named my company the Life Reinvention Company. And reinvention really does mean just doing life one degree better every single day. just doing life better than you did the day before. And this morning when I had my to-do list in front of me, I thought I was doing life 1% better, but Andrew, our son, kind of got me to consider how I could do it even better. So there is so much to be said for getting in environments and creating environments where growth is one of the highest values that the individuals, yourself included, within that community, that is one of the highest values that they are focused on. That's one of your North Stars, because yes, you can have a few North Stars when it comes to values. So when you prioritize growth as a value, inevitably you're going to find you just reinvent yourself. And again, reinvention meaning just getting 1% better every single day, refining who you are, refining yourself, so ultimately you are showing up as the best version of yourself. Think about the power of that for a moment. Think about how exciting that actually is. The fact that we as humans can do certain work, can put ourselves in environments, in situations, can set our lifestyle up in such a way that it refines us. Just like when they mine gold or some other resource from the earth, they have to refine it. They have to do certain things to make it as pure as possible. That's the work that we are doing. And the more we do that, the more enjoyable, the more fulfilling life becomes. That is reinventing ourselves, refining ourselves. Now, what happens as a result of that is, if you are committed to that path of growth, if you are committed to the path of reinvention and setting up environments around you that support you be your best, no matter what, then you can actually check in and measure and assess your lifestyle. And by the way, it's so important to be assessing our lifestyle, actually writing out how we're living. I support my clients do this, where we write out their entire lifestyle. We get it out on a whiteboard, we get it out on paper, and we look at how they are living. And they assess it. Hey, is it productive? Is it actually impactful? Is it actually beneficial? Is it setting them up for winning in the future? There's so much to be said for writing it out and not just doing life in our head constantly, being strategic in how we live. So much to be said for that. But one of the greatest metrics to actually see, are we growing? Are we progressing? Is to look at our lifestyle and observe if we're actually having more time to do the fundamental things that cause us to thrive as individuals. Are we having more time to live in our values? Are we freeing up space to do the things that make us feel alive? That is the ultimate game we all get to play. Because why are we here if not to be at our best? Why are we here if not to thrive, to grow to our fullest potential? We get to design a lifestyle and learn the skills and get the support, and also do whatever's required to do work that deeply fulfills us, that is impactful, that allows us and create a lifestyle that allows us to optimize our health, optimize our mind, have a deep spiritual connection to something bigger than ourselves. All of the things we know are incredible for humans. So look at your lifestyle, actually check in and ask yourself, are you becoming a more refined, a more fulfilled, a more empowered version of yourself? Take a good look, because when you're taking a good look, when you're analyzing, you are using those higher faculties of the brain, and you're out of the emotional centers of the brain. You're not in reaction anymore, you are in creation. And we are here to be in creation. We're here to impact, we're here to add something new. So let me know below if this message has landed. I'd love to hear your biggest takeaways. Please share this message out if you would like to inspire other people, or you found this valuable in some way. Please like this video, and if you haven't done already, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, so that way I can continue to create content that makes a difference and hopefully spreads a few ideas that gets you to look at your life in new ways, so you can stay on that path of growth.